All right. Good evening. Are you seated comfortably? Then we'll begin. So welcome everybody to Unity of Calgary. I'm Anthony, and I'm a little dressed down and a little scruffy and stuff because I've been working a lot, and I decided this weekend that instead of just working where I usually work, I would go to the lake and take my computer and work there. But then I didn't really do any shaving or anything like that. So, yeah. That's why I look like this. I just drove from the lake. And according to Neil, I was speeding to get back, which is very true. We're going to do a song together. You can stand up. Oh, no, actually, we don't have this one on the screen. But you guys know it anyway, so you can sing along. Are we ready? 1, 2. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart and lay all your fears and all your doubts aside, and let go of all the hurt you hold inside. For you are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart and receive the love of all who've gathered round. For you are worthy of this gift of love right now. Is my guitar on? And you are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Well, who'd have known that who you are is enough? And who'd have known that you could be so loved? Well, we knew, and now you know. Yes, we knew, and now you know. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Let's open up our hearts. Let's open up our hearts. All right. Jason, I have no guitar in my monitors. Do you have guitar out there? Like, I swear it was there when I first stepped up, but now it's gone. Something come loose?
It's getting in the way of the bass solo.
Battery's dead right now, maybe? I'm turning dials inside here. I don't know what they do, but No, you don't have a signal or what? Oh, it's getting worse? So we need to put a new battery in here? Didn't we just put a new battery in here? The most inopportune time for a battery to die. When Bob isn't, yeah, you can all sit down. When Bob is not playing guitar, so there's no harmony instrument at all. Do we have a 9-volt? They might have a 9-volt. Claude, you carry 9 volts around your pocket all the time, right? No, Claude, he carries 9 volts. A 9-volt battery, you carry them all the time, right? I'm sure you do.
Got one in your pacemaker we could borrow?
Thank you.
Big hand for Jason.
Yay!
Save the day.
Yay!
Now I have to get the battery out. Yeah, exactly. Now I have to play it afterwards too. Anybody with tiny hands? Oh, I heard something fall out there.
Be something a little less in your pay envelope for this.
All right. You guys are getting to see how the sauce is made. Okay.
What my parents
Now I plugged it in. Aha. See?
Ever ready, ever funny.
Oh. And now I have a battery falling inside. I can play battery percussion at the same time that I can play guitar. I don't know if I'm going to get that back in there. All right, we're just going to leave that. I'll mess with that later. And this next one is actually a sit-down song anyway, so it's good you're sitting down. Living in a love vibration. All right. All right, well, this is a stand-up one. You can stand up, we'll get our I'm going to try to play without moving. Yeah, I don't have to move very much. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jason, I'm going to unplug my guitar so I can fix the battery. Thank you. You coming up, Bob? Who's coming up?
Is there one more song?
No, we did our 2 songs, right? I know, like time, it's whole time-space continuum is all messed up now because of the whole battery incident. And
That's right.
yeah. I'm going to step out so I don't.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's so nice to see all your beautiful smiley faces, although I can barely, oh, that's better. Now I can see. Welcome. My name is Bob Elwood. I'm part of the spiritual leadership team here in Unity of Calgary, and I welcome you all. And if you're here for the very first time, welcome. Just know that wherever any of you are in your spiritual path, you're always welcome here at Unity of Calgary. We're going to jump right in. What's up with the PowerPoint, Neil?
I'm ignoring you.
He says he's ignoring me. Do we have a prayer for protection? Oh, you got to go back. You got to go back. It's near the front. Should be ready to be. Oh, no? Okay, well, I guess you're going to follow me then. Just, I'll say the words and you can just follow me.
You want to put a battery in it?
The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Woohoo! And we've been taking our affirmative prayer and tying it in with the new statement that we have. And so I'd like you to say out loud with me. Now, Neil, I think you can go to the news. One more. There it is. All right. Repeat after with me. Unity of Calgary is committed to life in the vibration of love. And I, too, am committed to living in the love vibration. And what we've been doing here is we've been toning the sound ah, which is the sound of the heart. And if you put your hand on your heart and go ah, you'll feel your heart vibrating. And we're going to tone 5 times. And what we're going to do is use that tone to go within to your own heart space and feel the love that is there. Let it fill your body and let it go out beyond your body to fill the room, to go out beyond the room, to cover the city, because these vibrations go on forever. And so we'll carry it out to the country and around the world. So let us all begin. Take a nice deep breath in. Feel that love. See it going out into the world. And one more. Now just sit in that vibration. And seeing how the world is round, see it going around the world and coming back to you. And receive that love. Those vibrations do live on. They do go out into the world, and you can receive them. And now we have our daily word. This is our daily word. It's a magazine written by published by Unity Worldwide Ministries, and it's been in publication for over 100 years now. This is the 101st year of this publication. And I would like to invite Deborah McDonald to please come up and read our daily word. Let's please welcome Deborah.
Tight squeeze. Okay, so the daily word is truth. I speak my truth with clarity and compassion. Living in an increasingly polarized world, I'm aware not everyone will share my perspective or see life the way I do. As much as I want to live harmoniously with others, I also want to stand up for what I believe, what I know is true for me. I appreciate that others feel the same way about their beliefs. I speak my truth. I center myself in my divinity while acknowledging the divinity of all others. I am honest and grounded, staying steady if someone does not agree with me. Likewise, I receive others' truths as I would want them to receive mine. The presence of God is within me. I am a spiritual being, living with integrity, speaking words of truth with spiritual power. And from Zechariah 8:16, these are the things that you shall do. Speak the truth to one another. Render in your gates judgments that are true, and make for peace.
Thank you, Deborah. Claude, do you have a unity moment? All right. Cecil Wantner, our great historian of Unity of Calgary, brings all these little gems from over 100 years of writings from Charles and Myrtle Fillmore and others. And we created this unity moment, and seeing as how Cecil's not here, Claude is going to read the unity moment.
Thank you, Bob. Will is the executive power of the mind. The commandments of Jesus teach the Father's will. Those who keep them are therefore at one with the will of God. It is possible to get very close to the kingdom of heaven by doing good works and surrendering to Spirit the various faculties of the mind. But we can never fully enter into and abide in heaven or divine harmony without surrendering all that makes up the personality of which the will is the center. That's it for today.
Thank you, Claude. And now we're going to have some more music from Anthony Burbridge and the Unity Band.
All right, then. I want to make sure I've got the in tune here, eh? Is that your first note?
You're doing this in D, right?
E flat?
Or you're doing it in E flat, okay?
We're doing Great Awakening now.
Awakening, oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I just want to double check everything because obviously strange things are happening tonight. Technical. So another song might come up there because when I sent the list to Ross a few days ago, I had just for some reason the universe has decided this is the summer when I need to work every day of the week. So I had this little hole the other night when I have to choose the songs for this weekend, right? And I chose this one because I thought it would go well with Reverend Doug's talk. And I was like, I swear that I just sang this one in the last few weeks. So I went back on my computer and looked at the previous weeks. And I couldn't find it. And then I got here tonight and I said to them, and they're like, yeah, you just sang that. And I was like, well, I did just sing this. So we're not going to do that song. We're going to do a different one. That's why I wanted to make sure that everybody's on the same song. All right, here we go.
Because I wouldn't have been.
When you were born, your life's work was placed in your heart. And somewhere within, you've always known who you are. 'Cause when you shine, the world shines. You are a part of a great awakening. And though the universe asked for your hand in this dance, you can still choose to go your own way. But if you choose to let go to the dance of your soul, you may find that you're more than you thought you were. 'Cause when you shine, the world shines. You are a part of a great awakening.
Thank you, Anthony. Are we not blessed to have this beautiful music? And now it's time for our speaker, Doug Craig, who comes here once a month and shares his very special way of delivering a spiritual message. He's had a very colorful life, and I love his stories because they're true stories that come from his own experience. He instructed for 31 years in the School of Business at the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology. He's been actively involved in the New Thought movement for over 46 years now. Holy cow. He's been a minister since 1988. His extended ministry includes spiritual services he provides, such as guest speaking, weddings, memorials, counseling, and self-development awareness classes. In addition to being a professional accountant and ordained minister, Doug is also in demand as a professional Santa Claus. And today he's going to talk about purifying one's channel. Let's please welcome Doug Craig.
That's because I need it.
The words up on the screen for the meditation song? Sorry, we didn't tell you. Are you ready? I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening.
we are opening. We are opening. So I invite you to join with me in consciousness, where we know that there is only that one eternal life that is forever giving of itself, and that's God's life, our life, right here and right now. And as an open, clear, free-flowing channel of God's love, energy, wisdom, and kindness, that which flows through me, by means of me, out into this world, is from the goodness of my heart, and my intention is that it's for the greatest good of all concerned. So today I am opening to purify my channel so that there are no obstructions to the operation of truth through me, by means of me, for me, and for everyone else that I come in contact with. So let's just take a few moments in silence, knowing that we are okay the way we are. And as we accept that and open, we open up to the idea of the greatness that we can become. So just hold yourself in a vision of love, life, and light. Nurture yourself, love yourself, because that's what you're going to take out on the world. So enjoy yourself in the silence of mind. So today is a day of an opportunity to celebrate ourselves and to be open and receptive to gaining a deeper understanding of our nature, thus working in harmony with self to bring an abundance of beautiful and great experiences into my journey that I can share with all whom I come in contact with. Because I am worthy, you are worthy, we're all worthy of the very best in life, and we lovingly accept this now. And so it is.
I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening.
That's what it's all about, folks, right there. You know? Get right down to it, that's what it's all about. Theme this month, I like starting the month because I get to put something in at the start. And my objective here is to really present ideas of the same spiritual truths that we've known over the ages in a different way to stimulate your thinking. So let's see what we can do today with divine will. And the unity affirmation is, I choose my good based on spiritual understanding. And Doug's affirmation for this is, I am an open, clear, free-flowing channel of God's love, energy, wisdom, kindness, and prosperity. And that which I have to say and do for the greatest good of all concerned flows through me with clarity, conviction, with understanding, and with humor. Try that for 25 or 35 years and see what happens to you. Amazing stuff. So what I did here, I just want to read the intro to this because it might seem a little strange, but a plugged mind is no different than a plugged toilet. Both create very uncomfortable and messy situations and experiences. One knows what plugs the toilet and one tries to avoid creating a messy situation. Why does one keep plugging one's own mind? Today we explore moving from a plugged mind to a clear mind and what that does for us. So I thought I'd start off with a toilet survey. How many people here have had a plugged toilet? And how many have worked through it themselves and unplugged it? Okay? And you notice it always gets a little messy before you flush it, it gets clear. Okay? Now, next question. How many people have actually thrown something in the toilet that they knew probably would plug it, but they did it anyhow? Has anybody ever done that? Yeah, some of us have done that. But if I went and told you to throw a whole bunch of stuff in your toilet that would plug it, what would you do? You wouldn't do that, would you? Some people might. Why not? Well, because we don't want the experience. So then there's only one question I have to ask, and I'll ask it of myself. I know what plugs my mind. Why do I keep putting stuff in there that I know is going to plug it? Ask yourself that question because it needs to be asked. Because we have a tendency to do that. So, you know, God can only do for us what God can do through us. So we need to keep that channel clean. Ernest Holmes said, the divine mind is infinite. It contains all knowledge and wisdom. But before it can reveal its secrets, it must have an outlet. That outlet we shall be compelled to supply through our own receptive mentalities. What we draw from it, we must draw through the channel of our own minds. Okay? It's there. It'll bring to us whatever we want. We just got to make sure that we know what it is that we're asking for. Because if you ask for nastiness, you get that. Just like if you ask for good stuff, you get it. If you do nastiness, you get it. If you do good stuff, you get that. Okay? I spent a whole lifetime of doing nasty things and receiving the rewards. I don't need to do that anymore, but you know, sometimes I still do. Ralph Waldo Emerson, who is one of Charles Fillmore's most favorite people in North America, he considered Emerson one of the greatest philosophers and teachers that North America has ever produced. And Ralph Waldo Emerson said one thing that's really interesting. Every man is the inlet and may become the outlet of all there is in God. Not just a bit, not some of it, all of it. And the only restriction and limitation to all of it is we try to think what all of it is, and we don't believe it. Okay? And that's what we want to work on, because these people that write these words write from truth. You and I know that because we've had experiences of truth. Yet we seem to fall back in that. That's why we keep getting refreshed. So the divine will versus the human will, not talking about human will, that's the thing where you get to do all the things that you want to do and you don't really think of anybody else or anything else other than yourself most of the time. So let's talk about what divine will. Dr. Holmes said, the will of God is always good. The will of God for us must be a life that expresses greater life, greater happiness, greater power, so long as it does not harm anyone. The will of God is to be everything that expresses life without hurt. And Troward said the will of God, it has to be beauty, truth, and harmony, as this is the true relationship of the whole to its parts and the parts to its whole. And that's the realm that we want to train ourselves to work in. Now, what I really want to talk about tonight, traditionally we all know that one of the things that plugs our mind up is our human thinking, the ego, all that stuff. So I don't really want to spend a lot of time on that. What I want, because those are in our control, what I want to do is present 3 things that happen to us that we do not have control over. We can recognize it, and then we can adjust our consciousness through awareness to deal with it and minimize it. And by the way, it happens to all of us. So let's explore this for a minute. 1, energy. Energy impacts us. Solar flares, the moon and the tides, the planets and the alignment. You don't really believe that. Just anybody, ask anybody who works at a police station, psych ward, or a hospital about what happens on the full moon. People go a little strange. It's the energy, okay? And the energy of the stars and the planets. You know, you've heard about Mercury in regression. I'm sure all of us blame that on some of this stuff. And it's a handy tool because there's a reality and a truth to it. And there's a lot of stuff that we can pass the buck off instead of looking at it ourselves. So watch that. So we got that. We don't have control over it, but through awareness we could learn to manage it. The next thing is one of the most powerful things I ever learned. One of the first things, and it's called the pendulum. I call it that in my program. It's like the grandfather clock. It goes tick, tock, tick, tock. It doesn't go tick, tick, tick. We'd like it to do that. But that is how the balance of our energy field works when we work it through our strengths, through anything that we do out here in the positive, because the energy swings up here and you can't do anything about it except enjoy it, work with it, maintain it. Don't get cocky because it'll push the pendulum back the other way faster, and then it'll go up here on the negative side. And when we recognize it, the best thing is just to shut up and not say or do anything bad, and then it'll move it back the other way quicker. But we have a tendency to act up and act out on it, and that'll hold it in that negative swing. So I always have people come up to me and they say, "You wouldn't believe it, Doug. Everything has been going so good for me." And I said, "Enjoy it, it won't last." Because it doesn't. And then they'll say, "Oh, you wouldn't believe it. This last couple of months, everything's going wrong." And I said, "Enjoy it. because it won't last. Because you see, it doesn't. Watch the swing. It's going to happen. Tick, tock. Tick, tock. Because we live in an aura with an energy field. That's the physical part. The inner part is that soul. It has an energy field to support that identity at a different level of vibration. And anything that's in form has an energy field to support it. And it goes tick, tock, tick, tock. So I invite you to examine that and watch it. For if no apparent reason everything's going good and you find yourself going south, that's probably the swing of the pendulum. Okay? The last idea here is one of the deepest ones that we can explore as a human individual. St. John of the Cross, a Spanish monk in the 1500s, who really was considered the forerunner of the dark night of the soul, not the religious version, the other version. And St. John of the Cross said there's the night of the senses and the night of the spirit. And whenever we go through a breakthrough from our belief system, we're really dealing with the night of the senses. That's our human self. And we all go along, and we do a lot of that. A lot of good work. All part of the journey. But every now and again, something happens that goes along with the night of the senses, but is there and is much deeper. It's a rendering and a ripping of the soul so that it can be raised and elevated to the next level. The unfortunate thing about this is it's characterized by depression, psychological difficulties, and all kinds of things unless it's managed properly. We have the advantage here of doing that because the only way it can be managed is spiritually. Thomas Moore, if you ever want to read about it, Thomas Moore, Care of the Soul, a psychotherapist and a former monk, wrote Dark Nights of the Soul, a new book, and he said, it's a guide to finding your way through life's ordeals. And of course, he also wrote Care of the Soul, which is individual transformation and spirituality. Very deep man, and in my opinion, he explains it the best that I can comprehend of all the people I've read on it or heard talk. And the psychologists talk about the shadow self. You've heard that. You've heard all about this shadow self, the dark night. But if you ever tried to understand it, it's very difficult. Very similar to the night of the senses, but much more deeper and much more powerful. He says that the dark night of the soul is kind of an initiation taking you from one phase of life to another. You may have several dark nights in the course of your life because you're always becoming more of a person and entering life more fully. At least that is the hope. So, example in leadership, Lincoln. Lincoln was very, very troubled with his family. He had a very dysfunctional family, extremely dysfunctional. And there he has a dysfunctional country warring. And there he is in this mess with his family and his country and the leader. He was just torn apart. And he said, if there's a worse place than hell, I'm in it. And that was the ground out of which his leadership grew. Out of the dark night and that rendering and tearing down and elevating to that next level, this is one of the things that could happen, leadership. Another one happens when people are in prison, like Anwar al-Sadat, and most prominently Nelson Mandela. His dark night was the actual imprisonment, not a mood. Still, he teaches how to deal with the dark night. Don't waste time in illusions and wishes. Take it on. Keep your sense of worth and power. Keep your vision intact. Let your darkness speak and give its tone to your bearing and expression. And we know what he became when he got out of prison after 25 years. That's his attitude. Those are his words. Okay? Anwar Sadat got his in cell 54 in prison in Egypt during the colonial uprising against the British for independence. He said, I loathed the day they released me from my prison where I found myself. Maya Angelou, an example of the dark night leading to a transformative presence, is Maya Angelou, who went from not speaking for 5 or 6 years as a child out of guilt and the wounds of abuse to reciting. She went from that to reciting the inaugural poem for Bill Clinton and inspiring millions to make something of their own dark nights in all her public appearances. Now, Angelou showed both the pain and the joy that shaped her mission in life. She carried the pain throughout her life, and yet her joy seemed to increase with her impact on men and especially women around the world. So one of the sad things when people go through these, I remember the one, last one I just went through, other than the recent one, was 27 years ago, and it was quite interesting. I had another friend of mine went through it, and he killed himself. Okay? I had another friend go through it, and another person, and he ended up never being the same again. A brilliant physician, metaphysician, and everything. So it's really about how you manage it. And the managing of it is what I call the Drano, or the self-cleansing. And Dr. Holmes said that discord, misery, and unhappiness are the result of the misuse of our own nature, true nature. The result of ignorance of the law excuses no one from its effects, but knowledge clothes us in the seamless robe, while wisdom puts the ring of completion on our finger, and understanding feeds us with the fat of the land. So from the spiritual side, how we deal with this is daily practice of gratitude. There is always something to be grateful for. And as Plato said, a grateful mind is a great mind, which eventually attracts to itself great things. Next is your prayer, meditation, conscious connection with the Spirit or the source. Another thing is use a prayer practitioner. We got them here. You got the Unity Prayer. You got Alara. Okay? And I'm sure if you called me or some of the other people that speak, they would work with you on that also. So don't be afraid to reach out. And there's a time like me, I've got all the wisdom and I work with that all the time, and almost always I don't need it, but every now and again, especially if you're going through the dark night, it's good to have someone do prayer for you, and then one can step into that consciousness of that prayer and do your own, and it's a whole lot easier because the way's been paved. Okay? The road's been made. It's a whole lot easier. I really encourage people to do that. And one of the things I learned from Paramahansa Yogananda, and Swami Kriyananda, one of his major disciples, wrote this about the essence of self-realization. The lesson is to neutralize the waves of likes and dislikes, of desire and aversion, by the expression of kindness, forgiveness, and compassion to all. And to keep that not only with all, but within self. And the neutralization of the waves of likes and dislikes is spirit just is. You know, spirit is actually kind of boring getting in touch with it, because it just is. It doesn't go wee, wah, like the human self. We go wee, wah, wee, and you know, that can cause you a whole lot of different kinds of things. But if we could stay in that band, it might sound boring, but it is really rich when we can do that. The neutralization of the waves of likes and dislikes. And one other idea here is getting inspirational words of wisdom to bring in and connect with spirit. And you know, one of my favorites, and I have this on my wall, and I've been using this for 46 years, every time things aren't going the way I think they should, instead of the way Spirit's doing it. And this is the one I use, and I just love this. Stay with the one and never deviate from it. Never leave it for a moment. Nothing else can equal this attitude. To desert the truth in the hour of need is to prove that we don't know the truth. Oh, I don't like that. When things look the worst, that is the supreme moment to demonstrate to ourselves that there are no obstructions to the operation of truth. When things are the worst, that is the best time to work, the most satisfying time. The person who can throw himself with complete abandon into that limitless sea of receptivity, having cut loose from all parent moorings, is the one who will always receive the greatest rewards. And so you see, folks, everything that we need and everything that we desire is clearly within us. What we talked about today is acquiring a deeper understanding of the nature of our being and how it works so that we can grow and learn and prosper from it rather than give in to the darkness which can suck us into the abyss real fast. So I know for you, as I know for myself, and each one here and all those online, that we are open and receptive to knowing what it is that we need to do in any situation at any time, and we are 100% of what's going on in our inner house, and we allow the presence of the Spirit to guide us, lead us, direct us, and inspire us at all times and all situations. I declare it, I accept it, it is mine and yours now, and so it is. And there you go. Thank you.
Jason, I'm guessing this is going to be a lot louder than it was before because probably the signal was really weak. So when I was looking at Doug's theme of clearing the channel, I was thinking about one of the, for me, going out in nature is where, and I think for you too, we clear the channel. And my dog is constantly trying to remind me of that every day. We need to go out. So this song is about getting out in nature and reconnecting with reality. Are we ready? Oh. When I dip my toes in the waves of the ocean, something in me knows I am part of that ocean, and I can't deny I am one with all life. This is my world. This is your world, and together we will choose your fate. stand in a forest that's been here for 1,000 years. Something in me is silence, and I open beyond my fears. And the voice from inside tells me not to deny that this is my world. This is your world, and together we will choose a fate. We all come from one source, we'll return to one source. So let us sing with one voice, let us sing of our choice. Sing with me. I choose life, and I choose love. I choose life, and I choose to love. This is my world. This is your world, and together we will choose a fate. This is my world. This is your world, and together we will choose a fate. When I dip my toes in the waves of the ocean, I know I'm alive.
Thank you, Anthony, and the Unity Band. This is my world, and it's your world too. So enjoy it. Thank you, Doug. Yeah, how many times have I stuffed stuff in my brain that plugged it up? Quite a few. I spent years doing that. So I can relate. Now we come to our time of conscious giving. Together, using our time, talent, and treasure, we create this wonderful spiritual community. And I want to thank you all for all that you do contribute, because it all makes a difference. And of course, there are financial burdens that let's not call them burdens, financial duties that we have as a community. And we so appreciate your financial contributions as well. So let's all stand up, shall we, and sing our song, Give with an Open Heart.
One, two, three. I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful for my life, and I trust
I invite you to affirm together our abundance affirmation. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you all.
Yes, thank you all. Now let's just take a moment to go within and offer up any situations, people, relationships that you think could use a little prayer. There's a prayer box over there. You can write the names or the situation down on a prayer request form, and Alara will hold those, and her prayer team will hold those for till the end of the month, and we will send them to Silent Unity, and they will be held in prayer for 30 days. You can also go to unityofcalgary.org for your prayer, or prayer@unityofcalgary.org, or you can call the Silent Unity hotline, 1-800-NOW-PRAY. We also hold other Unity ministries in Canada each month, and this month it's Unity Centre of Montreal and Unity Worldwide Spiritual Institute. All right, thank you. You may be seated. And now for a little community news. Who was here for Velda's experience last Sunday, the interactive experience? Talking about the dreaded drama triangle. Yeah, I found it very entertaining. And I could really see how it works in my life as well. We also, next week, we have Dwayne Clausen speaking. The Divine Detour. Sort of what you were talking about tonight, Doug. When life feels hard, you are on the hero's journey. So I'm looking forward to that one. Also coming up, we'll get to that later. August 31st. I highly recommend you come August 31st because we're not going to have a speaker. Where the music is the message on August 31st. We're going to have our very own Doug Warren and True Guy Starhorse, who's been here a few times speaking and playing his music, to do a evening of music. We'll have a potluck before 5:15 till 6:30, and then starting at 7, we're going to have an evening of music. And both of them, their music is so heartfelt. So I highly recommend that you come, bring a friend, have some fun, and get the message through music. And now at the first Sunday of each month, we've started a new tradition, the Blue Ribbon Ceremony. Last month, Wanda was the recipient of that blue ribbon, where it says that you make a difference. And today, she's going to come up and present a blue ribbon to someone else. Let's please welcome Wanda Waliap.
Hello. Who I want to present the ribbon to is Doug Kalin. So if Doug can come up. Hello. So I would like to present a blue ribbon to you because I see you at Unity being very helpful. You've put away the chairs, you put the chairs out, you've helped in the kitchen many, many times over the years, and you take people out to their vehicles to help them carry things in, and it's just a very act of kindness. So I'd like to present this
Well, thank you.
to you. And so Doug, I honor you with this ribbon because you are, who you are makes a difference. Sorry, I got too many of these in my hands.
That doesn't go on the forehead or something like this,
It doesn't go on what?
on the forehead?
No. If you want to put it on your forehead after, you're welcome to it. So from my heart to yours, may all your dreams come true. Ding.
Thank you.
And I will pass this on because you will find somebody who will, next time, you will present somebody who you think makes a difference.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
Well, thank you very much, and hello, everybody. Hey, Doug. I'll sing to you, and I'll keep my clothes on.
That's good. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Now we will have a blessing for the children. We are so blessed. Every week we have a different speaker to bring us a fresh new perspective on the unity principles. Can you feel the gratitude in your hearts for this blessing? Counting our blessings and feeling grateful, as Doug was saying, is truly a wonderful, prayerful state. And while we are in this blessed state, let us bless the children of the world, the children around us, in our lives, as well as the child that lives inside each and every one of us. We love you, we bless you, and we appreciate you exactly the way you are. And now let's all stand and we'll sing "Sing Through Me," and then we'll have our closing song.
On my own I am only one. With your voice I can do much more. So I let go and I'm not alone. You appear and lead me home. Sing through me. Sing through me. Use my voice, Spirit, won't you sing through me?
Thank you all for coming tonight. Let's all just gather in a circle here and we'll sing our closing song, Let There Be Peace. And there's snacks and hot water for tea out there. So if you want to stick around afterwards for conversations that matter with people who care, you're more than welcome.